Oh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan, autograph number to 10. Damn! Holy shit. Hockey mushrooms, legends. JunkWax! Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn! Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is third on print to 10. If we can't find you a true one of one. I think you're going to be a very, very happy camper here, my brother.
Oh my God!
Paul Skeens, one of one, rookie. Congratulations there, my brother. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian Street. There you go, gaming grandfather. Congratulations, buddy. I got to admit, I am peanut butter and jealous. That is incredible. Anytime you have something that says one of one on it, and Paul Skeens is on it too, that's a good one. Congratulations again there, Ray. I'm honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. All right. And remember, folks, this is where we found that one of one Drake May last night. Let's see what we can't find for you. Good luck. Oh, wow. How about a dual autograph relic numbered to 50? Gary Sheffield and Doc Gooden. Really? A couple of legends of the game right there in the autograph relic numbered to 50. The hits just keep coming in these boxes. Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. 46 out of 50 on the dock and the Mr. Sheffield. You're adorable. Shout out to the nanny, Ms. Fran Drescher. A couple of nice autographs, too. Beautiful. Our very first numbered card, and my dear friends, we have some Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh my God!
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Spencer Jones on the Optic Preview. Peanut butter and jealous. General Cody Custer. My fellow Austinite. How about my twin brother? The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Autograph. And that is penultimate on print, 48 out of 49.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Yes way. Yes way. That's amazing. Uploading that one up. I know in Mikey Green. Mr. Devin Clark, welcome back, you legend. Top of the morning to you. Mr. Nesius, good morning, Rob. Would you just look at it? 48 out of 49 on the Bird Murderer. Congratulations, Cody Custer. Beautiful.
Oh
the GOAT before Tom Brady, Mr. Joe Montana. And that is second on print to 9. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. And that is a really good-looking autograph, too. If that was for my PC, I might be grading that one, buddy. That is sweet. Did I speak it into existence or what? Hell yeah!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Derek Williams. Howdy ho there, Malik neighbors. On the kaboom. Holy shiitake mushrooms. JunkWax Nasty. I know, Brian Smith. I'm with you, brother. The first thing that went through my mind. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold CJ Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the CJ Stroud rookie autograph number to 50. If you had a pew-pew to your head, which one would you choose? Jesus Made. Holy crapola!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Bro. That is one of the hottest prospects of 2025, my good man.
It's a brand new week, and the legends are here. JWV's alive, let's make it loud and clear. Grab your spicy water, we're ready to play. Dylan and Mrs. JunkWax are leading the way. Hey, yeah. Positivity's flowing, the packs are glowing bright. Cards are calling our name in the morning light. It's a terrific Tuesday morning, oh yeah. We're ripping packs and laughing without a care. Baseball, football, UFC and more. Basketball, Marvel and Star Wars galore. We're starting the week with the family we adore. Sweet, sweet trading cards and memories to store. Head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. Grab a break spot, a sealed box, keep the vibe strong. Camaro raise the key. It's the JWV way. We wouldn't be here without you today. So rise and shine, legends. Let's start the show right. And you're rich, shining so bright. From top chrome Disney to F1 on the track. Terrific Tuesday morning is where the joy's at. Sweet, sweet positivity. It's how we begin. Terrific Tuesday morning. Let the breaks begin.
Well, good morning, legends. It is Dave. Good to see you. I missed you all so much. What an absolutely tremendous week that we had last week, my dear friends, and I am so grateful to be right back here with you this morning. Hey, what's up there, Jason Hawkins? Mr. Nate Diesel, good to see you, buddy. And I did see a message from my buddy Double D over here. So it says, I have emailed JunkWax support and I have not received my cards. I am very sorry to hear that, my brother. So I have not seen a message to JunkWax support. I've been checking them, my dude. So if you want to shoot me another message today, my man, I'm very happy to dip into that for you, brother. And I'm sorry you have not received your cards yet. That is unfortunate. But luckily, thousands and thousands of other people have received their cards. So I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me on that one, Double D. We will be very happy to rip into that for you, man. So thank you for reaching out this morning. I appreciate it. Mr. Brandon H., good morning, brother. How are you? And it absolutely is Jason Hawkins. Good morning, my brother. All right, legends, you know what we must do on this absolutely terrific Tuesday morning from right here in Austin, Texas. We got to bust into some of that nectar of life. And we got to get some music happening. Hey, what's up there, Feliciano? Mi hermano. It is damn good to see you as always. El Guapo. What's up, Butternuts? Good to see you too, my man. All right, legends. So, hey, we have a giant announcement, okay? I think most of you have already heard this announcement, but before we get some music happening, I want to blanket everybody, okay? This is the first of 3 final shows on all 5 platforms, okay? To be extremely clear, folks, this is show number 3 of 3 last shows here on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Because, that's right, Jared Whiting, you know it, my man. Because we had an absolutely incredible week last week over there on eBay Live, folks. A lot of you know that I did an eBay test week last week, and we did every single show on eBay Live, and it far exceeded my expectations. Let's put it that way. So we are taking the entire show to eBay Live. And this morning, tonight, and tomorrow morning will be our last 3 shows on all 5 platforms. Okay? So it's not a goodbye. It's I'll see you over on eBay Live, legends, because we're going to be there every single morning and every single evening, almost. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturdays. So we would love to have you there on eBay Live if you have not joined us already, folks. It is easy to do so. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to hook you up. Mr. Chris Romero, why are you sad, buddy? And Jason Allen, good to see you this morning, my man. Yep, we are switching over to eBay Live, my dude. So we will no longer be live on Twitch. That is correct. So I'll be very transparent with you, folks. One of the main reasons that we're doing this is because of the immense support that we have received from eBay over the last few weeks. It has been nothing short of amazing. If you know, a lot of us have been here almost every single show for the last 5 years between Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and did I say Kick? Anyway, Facebook. All 5 of those platforms, okay? None of those platforms have ever done anything for us. Obviously, I'm very grateful that we're able to go live on those platforms, of course. But they don't do anything for us. There's no team over there at Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook that helps us out in any way, right? eBay is the exact opposite. There's an entire team of people over there at eBay that are dedicated to JWV. And we are taking this thing to the next level, my dear friends. So I appreciate you all bearing with me. I appreciate you all being here for the last 5 years or so. But the next chapter of this channel is over there on eBay Live. And it's going to be amazing. So thank you for joining us in advance. Hey, what's up there, Ken Snyder? Good to see my bull riding brother. And Nothing But Heat says, how is it? Haven't checked it out yet as a seller. It's amazing. You should definitely check us out over there, pal. And thank you, Jason Allen. Oh, sincerely appreciate that, Chris Romero. Thank you, brother. I sincerely hope that we see you over there on eBay Live. And Feliciano, remember when all you did was rip JunkWax here on TikTok? Yes, I do, my good man. Yes, I do. Oh, JC, you rock my face off, legend. Thank you, brother. Great to see you this morning. And you're absolutely right, Mr. Hawkins. Thank you, Jason. Yesy Hockey, you absolute legend, blowing me up with beautiful TikTok gifts over here. Thank you, sir. My crazy Clevelander. All right, boys and girls, less talky, more rippy. Brian Smith says, I'm honestly surprised that you came back here, but mad respect for it. Bro, I'm a man of my word. You know that after these last few years, my brother. And I told people that I was going to come back over here and let you know how the eBay test week went. I'm a man of my word, brother. You know that. So very happy to do it, folks. And to those of you who have already followed us over there on eBay Live, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It has been absolutely amazing to see the merging of the eBay family that we are building and then the previous family that we've had here for the last 5 years, and watching them intermingle with each other, and watching you folks that have been here for 5 years, you OGs, helping out the new people over there on eBay. Amazing. And I literally cannot thank you enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some music happening, shall we? Good morning, Kilo Joe Montez. Good to see you, El Guapo. Yay, yay. Uncle Smitty, my San Antonio hermano. Great to see you, pal. Oh, I know, Uncle Smitty. It was so close. Almost. 36 months over here on Twitch, brother. Almost. It was so close, buddy. But you can still follow us over there on eBay Live, my brother. And the count will continue. Mr. Whiting says, eBay is great. I hope they have a big update coming to make her better. Always, yes. So right now, eBay Live is technically still in beta. So they're still rolling out enhancements to the platform almost every week. Absolutamente, my brother. Mr. Josh Watson, 34 months for you this morning, my man. That is incredible. And I cannot thank you enough, legend. Mr. Watson, have you gotten a little package from us yet, by chance, sir? Cheers. If not, you have something coming, Josh Watson. YNWA. So we switched it up this morning, my man. Went with some good old Rambler Spicy Walter that is made right here in Austin, Texas. So supporting local this morning. Mr. Daniel P., good morning, brother. Great to see you this morning, my good man. Thank you so much for the finger heart. I sincerely appreciate it. And Amber Wright, awesome to see you, Ms. Wright. Hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Magic SS, what a Looney Tune. I am a Looney Tune, my man. I appreciate the positivity. Thank you, brother. And Highline Card Company, what's up there, Chris Notley Bailey? He says, I thought you wasn't on here anymore. This is the first of 3 last shows, my man, over here on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. So we will have this morning, tonight, and tomorrow morning. And that's it. And then we will be 100% over there on eBay Live. And Kirk Woa, my favorite former fellow Washingtonian, smacking that resub button for the 19th month this morning. Thank you, Kirkamus. Josh Watson, you're going to be in Spokane on Thursday? Peanut butter and jealous, sir. We'll be there in July. So we actually just got our tickets yesterday, so it is official. We're going to go up to Spokane and the Pacific Northwest for the 4th of July this year. It's going to be fun. And then we come back here. We have about 3 weeks of shows in July, and then we go to the National. And folks, I have to share something with you. Can I get a hell yeah in the chat of everyone who is planning to go to the National this year? If you're planning on going to the National, give me a hell yeah in the chat, please. Chris, does eBay restrict me from using other platforms? They do not, no. But I did make an agreement with eBay that when we're live on eBay, we will only be live on eBay. And Rich Wild, I cannot say I do, brother. Sorry about that, buddy. Mr. Chris Notley Bailey, you don't on the what? Say what? Wicked Cool Cards, thank you for smacking that follow button. I appreciate you. And Magic SS, thank you so much for the positivity, my brother. I appreciate you. All right, legends. Justin, good morning, my man. Long time no see. So as always, legends, if it is your very first time, by some act of the universe, seeing this ugly mug, good morning. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWax Vintage. And you can find me here almost every single morning and almost every single evening, lighting that chat up, hitting you with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs, typically at my expense. So if you are new here this morning, folks, feel free to smack that follow button if you have not already. Daniel P., will I still be creating content on TikTok? Yes, absolutely. So you will still see brand new content here on TikTok. You'll probably see a little bit on Twitch as well. The big change is, my friends, is I will not be going live to these platforms any longer because we're only going live on eBay Live. So I think it's going to streamline things a little bit too. I'll be very transparent with you folks as always. There's been a little bit of confusion happening over the last 10 weeks or so because some people are buying over on eBay. Some people are buying from our website, right? And we're getting a whole bunch of emails from people being like, oh, hey, I got this and I didn't get it in this package. And I'm like, well, yeah, because you bought that from eBay and the package that you're referencing is a JWV package, right? So there's a lot of confusion happening. I think going live to one platform is going to streamline everything. It's going to completely eliminate any confusion, and it's going to be incredible. So last week, folks, we did a test week over there on eBay Live, and it far exceeded my expectations. So follow us over there on eBay Live, legends. You will not be sorry to do so. Mr. Dennis Talak, are Fat Packs sports cards better than hobby boxes? No, not in my humble opinion, but good question. Wicked Cool Cards just took out 30 years of cards, mainly junk wax that have been dormant for a couple of decades. Nice, buddy. Well, enjoy that, brother. Oh, thank you, Daniel P. You and I both, good buddy. Mr. Riley has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, what card is that on the far right? Is that the one you're talking about there, bud? That is a Lamar Jackson RPA rookie patch autograph booklet numbered to 35. That's a doozy. So that one's worth probably about $2,300. Ah. There we go. All right, there you have it, folks. So, oh, I got you, Drunkable. No big deal, buddy. I appreciate you speaking up in the chat. Thank you, sir. And Mr. Cole Hostetler, my brother, smacking that resub button for the 32nd month over here on Twitch. Good, sir. I literally cannot thank you enough. And Mr. Authentaholics, long time no see, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you too, good buddy. Thank you for joining us over here on Twitch this morning. That's right, Josh Watson. It's gone up just a little bit. All right, legends. Let's bust into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. Mr. Manko, you got blocked? Say what? That is bizarre. I am sorry to hear that, Tony. Yeah, bro. Give me just a moment here, legends. Give me just a second. I tried not to be on my phone during my show, but we've got a little bit of an issue here, and I want to fix it for our man, Mr. Tony Manko. I don't think you're blocked, pal. What is it, Tony Tone 301? Yeah, you're not blocked at all, pal. Nope. I got you right here, bud. Got you right there, brother. All right, Double D. So I have already replied to you this morning, my man. Did you not hear my reply this morning, Double D? You were literally the first person I talked to this morning, my man. Burt Reynolds, good morning, brother. It is fantastic to see you, good sir. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my man. Oh, no worries, Double D. So like I said, buddy, I have not received any messages from you, Double D. So I have checked our support box. I haven't seen anything. So if you would do me a huge favor, Double D, my man, hit me with another email today, and I will check it right after the show this morning, my brother. I'll get you squared away. The email is support@junkwaxvintage.com. Oh, that is really weird, Tony Manko. I am sorry to hear that, buddy. And my man, the Bearded Rips, just hit us with a Night Star this morning. That is the very first time I have seen that gift, my brother, and I sincerely thank you. Much appreciated, pal. So, folks, as I say almost every single day, I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. I cannot thank each and every one of you for being here this morning, and for those of you who joined us over there on eBay last week. It is amazing. And Justin, I knew that was you, good buddy. Shout out to my Authentaholic brother. Mr. Marvelous Michigander. Hey, Dealin, I sent an email wondering if the BGS submission has gone out. I know you're busy, but just wondering. I appreciate that, brother. So the BGS submission has not gone out yet, but it's going to go out as soon as possible. I appreciate you, David Siebert. Thank you, pal. All right, legends, let's get into our very first pack of juicy junk wax, shall we? All right. Thank you very much, Double D. Daniel P., I will politely and lovingly push back, my brother. I think you're a black label PS or a BGS 10, Daniel P. Thank you for the kind words this morning, my good man. Good morning, Danny Rendon. And I did see that, Mr. Hansen. Yes, I saw PSA is raising prices again. I sure did. All right, let's do it. We have a Ricky Jordan for the Fightin' Phillies. Mikey Stanton. Big Joe Cotta. Brian Hampa. Shout out to my Bostonians. Some Bryce Hampa. Speaking, what's up there, legend? Shout out to Sarge's Cards. It is awesome to see you this morning, Bryant. Thank you for the beautiful gifts. You handsome son of a gun. I saw that picture of you and Kurt, by the way, buddy. That was amazing. Cool stuff. I see you, Burt Reynolds, you silly goose. How about a Zupa chick? Brett Saberhagen for the Mets. We have a Paul O'Neill for WKRP in Cincinnati. Thank you, Brian Smith. If you will allow me just a moment, legends. Just a second, folks. Takes just a moment. There you go. Got you covered, gentlemen. Thank you, Brian Smith. I appreciate that, bud. All right, back to it. Oh, hello. How about an all-star this morning? Little Barry Bonds. No big deal. I agree, Kirk Woa. You're absolutely right. How about a Randy Tomlin? Good morning, Just Gilf. Long time no see, pal. Good morning, Mr. Chapman. Great to see you as well. Oh, that is really cool, Brian. Congratulations on that, buddy. How about a Luis Gonzalez from 1993? That's pretty cool. Look at that young buck. Mr. Tom Glavine. Travis Fryman, Kevin Seitzer, and his orchestra laying down the bunt this morning. And last but not least, we have old Paul Quantrill. I wonder if he is related to Cal Quantrill. Gotta believe so. It's not a super popular last name, right? All right, legends. Not too shabby on our first pack of juicy junk wax this morning. So, legends, as always, you are more than welcome to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. There is a plethora, a cornucopia of delicious sealed wax right here to my left. If you would like me to rip some down for you, that would be incredible. We also have one break up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. It could possibly be the final break over here on all 5 platforms. So if you want to feel that little bad boy this morning, I would love to bust into that one. But for the very first time on this terrific Tuesday morning from right here in Austin, Texas, and thank you again, Amber Wright and Rashid and Daniel P. and Rich and Bryant and Ryan Bartley and Joe Lockman and Victor Lopez and Mr. Chapman and Ken Snyder and Burt Reynolds and Shooter and Mr. Juvenile. Thank you, Dominic. Good to see you this morning, brother. All right, let's rip into that shop for the very first time this week. Cheers, my friends. Oh, hell yeah. We do have a couple of orders up here at JunkWaxVintage.com. Thank you, Jason Saltzgiver. Thank you, Mr. Jared Whiting, my Canadian cousin. Kirk Woa says, I foresee nothing but good things for JWV over on eBay, but incredibly grateful for all the good times here on Twitch and TikTok the last few years. You could not be more correct, Kirk Woa. So I spent last night going through some old files here on my computer. I was trying to clean some stuff up, and I looked back at some of the old clips that were taken from like 2022, 2023. I remembered when we busted into the very first case ever here on this channel. And folks, we have grown quite a bit, right? So let me share with you, my friends. Yesterday, myself and Mrs. JunkWax put an order in because we're doing a humongous basketball weekend this weekend for All-Star Weekend for the NBA. And we snagged 2 sealed cases of Topps Royalty Basketball from 23-24. So we're going to be looking for Wemby rookie autographs, a whole bunch of amazing stuff in those boxes. So folks, when I was looking back at those old clips, I remember when we first got our first case here, myself and Mrs. JunkWax had to take a loan to get our very first case of sports cards. Just to let you know. So we have scratched and clawed our way up this crazy card ladder for the last 5 years. The next generation of this channel is going to be over there on eBay Live. And I've already been in talks with the folks over there at eBay. We have some absolutely jaw-dropping things coming here to this channel, folks. So if you have not yet followed us over there on eBay Live, please do. Because even though this is the last 3 shows here on all 5 platforms, this is not the last 3 shows, period. We're not going anywhere except eBay Live. So all you have to do is smack that follow over there on eBay Live, folks. And with that being said, let me explain something to you. So eBay Live technically is still in beta version right now, right? They're still rolling out enhancements to the platform almost every single week. So currently, today, if you wanted to follow us over there on eBay Live, you go to our eBay store and there's a banner that says this is an eBay Live seller, okay? All you see, there's a little button that you have to tap that says see details or see events. And if you see all the events, we already have some shows pre-planned up there. If you tap the notification bell on each one of those shows, you will get a push notification when we go live. So that's all you have to do. I know moving forward, what they're trying to do is make it so you will get a push notification if you have that channel followed. Right now, it does not work that way. So you could follow our channel, but you're still not going to get push notifications unless you actually go into the specific show and tap the notification bell. I hope that makes sense. Good morning, Alex. Great to see Invader Zim this morning. Hello, Nurse. Good to see you, Cool Tony Cosenza. And I saw you, Danny Rendon. It's Danny. Good morning, my brother. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, my Colorado cousin. Oh, you rock my face off, Brian Smith. Thank you, moderator extraordinaire. That is a beautiful thing to see, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir. All right, legends. I need to lock in a couple of break spots here, and then we will get back to ripping. Mr. Chapman. So, I know they're working on those push notifications. You're exactly right. Gotcha, Daniel P. I hope they fix that as well. Shout out to Canadian eBay. And that is correct, Mr. Chapman. Yep, we're leaving going live on TikTok. So we're still going to post content here, okay? So we will still have an active channel on TikTok. We're just not going to go live on TikTok. We will still have an active channel over there on Twitch. But we just won't be going live to Twitch, okay? So I hope that all makes sense. All right, allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my friends. Good morning, Owen. Great to see you this morning, my man. From the Northwest with love, absolutely right. And yes, we are Tractor. Good to see you this morning, pal. All right, if you would allow me just a moment, I need to lock in a couple of break spots here, legends. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment. Mr. Jones and me. Good morning, Drew Jones, another OG of the family, gracing us with his presence on this terrific Tuesday. Good morning, Krabby Rob, our Prince Edward Island pal. One of the longest running OGs of the whole family. Great to see you this morning, Rob. That is correct, Krabby Rob. So this show this morning, and then tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then tomorrow morning will be our last 3 shows here on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. We will be 100% eBay Live starting Thursday night. So just a heads up, folks, we do not have a show Wednesday night because for the first time ever, myself and Mrs. JunkWax are taking a date night during the week. So give me a heck yeah in the chat if you know who a psychic comedian named Peter Antonou is by chance. That is what myself and Mrs. JunkWax are doing on Wednesday night. So instead of, you know how we typically don't go live on Thursdays, we're going to switch days this week. So we're not going to go live Thursday night, but we will be live, or excuse me, we're not going to go live Wednesday night, but we will be live on Thursday night this week, and this week only. All right, starting with Mr. Saltzgiver taking spot number 30. Thank you, Jason with an E. Oh, it is going to be incredible, Jeffro. I'm very excited about it, buddy. Myself and Mrs. JunkWax have not taken a date night in a very, very long time, pal. So I am chomping at the bit. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mr. Jason Saltpeter. Jason Saltzgiver. I got you locked in there. My gorgeous Georgian, thank you. Exactly right, Alex Wayne. Yep. Krabby Rob. Okay, because why all the changes, bud? Krabby Rob, my brother. For the last about month or so, I have tried to talk about as many times as I possibly can the support that we have over there on eBay Live. So that is why all the changes, my man. So you have been here from the very beginning, Krabby Rob, right? You remember when I was in the closet ripping packs for like 4 people. You have been here that long, Krabby Rob. So you know more than anybody else, all these platforms that we have gone live on over the years, of course, we're very grateful that we could go live on these platforms, right? But with that being said, these platforms have not ever done anything for us to help us grow, ever. We have never had an agent from Twitch reach out. We've never had an agent from TikTok reach out. Kick, Facebook, YouTube, same thing. We've never had anybody reach out from those platforms that are like, oh, hey, we want to help you grow. Never happened, right? eBay is exactly that. So there's a whole team of people at eBay that are dedicated to JunkWax Vintage, and myself and Mrs. JunkWax and watching this entire channel grow, right? So we would be really foolish if we did not lean into that. So that's what we're doing. So I appreciate you so much, Krabby Rob. Yes, you do, my brother. And we would love to see you over there, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, next, Mr. Whiting, my Canadian cousin, taking spot number 10. Thank you, Jared. And Legends. We'll go ahead and put that right up there just for a moment. I'll let you stare at that break sheet. So, folks, if we fill this break this morning, I would love to bust into this box this morning. And Tony Hernandez, you remember when I came out of the closet?
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I do too, pal. It was a glorious day. So you know what? Actually, Tony Hernandez, if I may elaborate just a little bit, bud. And good morning, Grandpa Brucey. Great to see you over here, you handsome son of a gun. That's right, my brother. It is awesome to see you this morning, Grandpa Brucey. Thank you for being here, pal. And yes, indeed, Teddy. Good to see you too, buddy. So, I was actually talking to Mrs. JunkWax about that yesterday. You know that even if it is to my detriment, I will always be the utmost of transparent with you, right? There's one thing you could depend on. It's that. So, I know this doesn't sound great, but I'm just going to be transparent with you, okay? When we have had different inceptions of this channel, haven't we? You OGs, you've been here for every single one of them. So we first started in a closet, very similar to the one behind me, right? And all we did was rip JunkWax. That's how we started this channel. Good morning, Battleworks. Great to see you, pal. So after a few months, we saw some success and we moved from the closet out into the bedroom, right? And a lot of you remember when that happened. Believe it or not, folks, we lost people. There was people that reached out to me and said, hey, we really like you streaming from the closet. We don't want you to move out to the room. We want it to stay in the closet. Okay, I appreciate that, but we've got to grow, right? We've got to keep this thing moving and growing. We cannot stay stagnant. That is not something that I'm willing to do. So when we moved out into the bedroom, and when we moved into this new studio, there was people that were like, hey, I really love the show the way it is. I don't want it to change. It had to change, right? And the change was amazing, moving into this new studio. When we started going live from TikTok to Twitch, there was people that didn't want us to switch from TikTok to Twitch. So unfortunately, every single step of this channel, there has been a group of people that wants us to stay where we're at. And I completely respect that. I understand it. I get it. I know change is scary, but we've got to change, right? That is what this is all about, folks, is keeping this thing on an upward trajectory, right? And that's what eBay Live is going to help us to do. So I know there's a few of you out there that don't like change. I hear you completely, but I do sincerely appreciate you understanding that we're keeping this thing growing. And the only reason that we're making these changes is for the most positive of reasons, right? Because with a bigger audience, folks, we're going to be able to give away bigger stuff. We're going to be able to do more giveaways. We're going to be able to reach more people. You're going to see me in a whole lot more content. You're going to see me in a whole lot more card shows. And folks, there's something coming that I can't tell you quite yet, but all I can say is this year's National is going to be one for the books. So if you're planning on going to the National, get with me, because we're going to do a big old JWV family meetup. There you go, Drew Jones. Exactly right. Thank you, sir. You know it, Kirk Woa. Thank you, pal. I love you, Jeffro. All righty, legends. Thank you, Jason Hawkins. OJ, good morning, brother. Mr. Brent Sowens, it is great to see you, my good man. Thank you for being here. And Grandpa Brucey says, by the way, Dalen, after moving a bunch of my stuff out of my house to the wife's house, I found a box from you sealed from 2025. Really, buddy? You'll have to let me know what's in there, Grandpa Brucey. It's like a time capsule. Daniel P., where is the National? It's in Chicago. I believe it is the last weekend of July, and it's in Chicago, Rosemont to be exact. And Mr. Saltzgiver says we are down to 19 spots left. Looks like we might have a couple more break spots to lock in here, my friends. And that is correct. Yes, we do. Thank you to Mr. Brent Sullins, my awesome Arizonan. Shout out to Cave Creek and taking 21 and 23. Thank you, Brent. Got you locked in there, my brother. Thank you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep, we are solid. So 19 spots to go, folks, and then we are ripping. So in the meantime, I think we are current up there in the shop, folks, and I have a whole lot of juicy junk wax to rip down. And I have a boxing rip for our family pharmacist, Mr. Rob Richardson. So I think we shall do that while we are awaiting some new orders up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. So I hear that Mrs. JunkWax was going to put some things on sale also. So if you want to check out that shop, please let me know. Mr. Jeff Rotel, the national dates are July 29th through August the 2nd. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So we are going up to Washington for the 4th of July, and then we'll be back here for just a few weeks, and then we're heading back up to the National. So it's going to be a busy month of travel for myself and Mrs. JunkWax. Oh, it's going to be so fun. Oh, really, Tony? Oh, brother, I would love to meet you in person, buddy. Long time coming. You have been a member of this family for about 5 years, Tony Hernandez. That would be incredible. And you're absolutely right, Brian Smith. Use some channel points, bud. There you go. There you go. Alrighty. Let's keep on going, shall we? We're going to rip through one more pack of juicy junk wax, and then we're going to rip through some for Rob Richardson this morning. As always, legends, you are more than welcome to go check out JunkWaxVintage.com. There is never any pressure, but this is the first of 3 last shows all here on these 5 platforms. Oh, and just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, for you folks that have international packages, Jared Whiting, Jason Russell, all you Canadian folks, we are specifically holding on to your international stuff until we finish these last 3 days, and then we're going to ship everything out together, just to let you know. Okay? Also, there's a lot of you that have redemptions here, right? Everything is still going to stay the same over there on eBay Live. So if you have redemptions here with me, they're not going anywhere. But as soon as they come in, we'll let you know they're on eBay Live, and we'll ship them out to you just like we would here on these 5 platforms. Okay? Same thing for grading. So folks, if you have anything out with me, whether it's grading, pre-grading, redemptions, any of those things, I hope you understand that nothing is changing for those. Okay? They're still going to be here safe and sound. It's all good. All right, we start out with little Hickey. Kevin Hickey for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Mr. Ernie Larson, my brother from another mother, smacking that resub button this morning for 13 months. That is a beautiful thing. Thank you, Big Ern. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Mr. Mikey Green, good morning, sir. Rashid, good morning, pal. Brent Sowen, so tomorrow is the last day on TikTok and Twitch. That is correct. Yes, tomorrow morning. So we will be here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on all 5 platforms: TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. But this is the first of 3 last shows. Okay? Tonight, or excuse me, this morning, tonight, and tomorrow night. Or tomorrow morning, excuse me. Grandpa Brucey, does that sub transfer over to eBay? No. No. So Twitch and eBay are not connected in any way. So they would not be able to transfer your sub from Twitch to eBay. But good question, Grandpa Brucey. Mikey Green, did you miss something no longer streaming on TikTok? That is correct. Yes. That's right, HSB. So, hey, good morning, Alan. Great to see you this morning, brother. BG7000. So this is the first of 3 final shows here on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Correct. So we're going to do this morning, this evening, and tomorrow morning. And then every single show after that will only be on eBay Live. So we did an eBay Live test week last week, folks, and it was absolutely incredible. It far exceeded my expectations. And then the team over there at eBay has been nothing short of amazing. So that is why we're making the switch, folks. And it's going to be a little more streamlined, and I think it's going to be a little less confusing. Because sometimes we have people that get packages from eBay and our website, and it's a little confusing, right? Mr. Grandpa Brucey. So anybody on auto subscriptions for Twitch should cancel them in 3 days. If that's what you want to do, my man, absolutely. Yep. I appreciate you, Grandpa Brucey. Thank you, brother. Mariano Baseball. Yo, what's up? I pulled a home field advantage, Mike Trout. That's amazing, buddy. Congratulations. High five on that, Mariano Baseball. Hell yeah. And Mr. Paul Willis. Good morning, legend. Great to see you, pal. Oh, I got you, Grandpa Brucey. I completely understand, my man. Yep, you're absolutely right, buddy. You're absolutely right. Thank you as always, Grandpa Brucey. All right, legends. Absolutely right there, Jason Saltzgiver. And Ernie Larson, can you still rip personals on eBay? Yes, absolutely. Yes. So, folks, anything that we do not sell that's up there at JunkWaxVintage.com right this second, we're going to take over to eBay Live, and a lot of it will go on a buy it now. So it's going to be very, very similar to the way that we've always done it here on the website. So we will have some things that are auctioned, but we will have some things that are buy it now as well, just to let you know. All right, we have a Jaime Navarro. Thank you so much, Alan. I sincerely appreciate that, brother. Good to see you this morning. Dante Bichette. That is you, Alan, isn't it? Lone Star? Or is that a different Lone Star? Midnight and Jeff Montgomery. Mr. Drew Jones, you rock my face off. Thank you, sir. I see you, pal. The man, the myth, the mustache, Mr. Jack Morris. Greg Hibbert, Old Mother Hibbert. That is correct, Wyatt. So we're not live on eBay right this second. Thank you, Shane. So I have a couple of Lone Stars then, my brother. I apologize. So we have a Lone Star over there on eBay as well, but his name is Alan. Big John Kruk. Before he got thicker than a couple of Snickers. Andahar Cedeno. Somebody bang a trash can. The GOAT, Mr. Tony Gwynn. Greg Cataract. David West. Big Dave Parker. Tim Leary. Always leerin'. And last but not least, we have the talented Toronto Blue Jays. Excellent pack. No provisions in there, unfortunately. Boo. And Big Earn, my man. So they did start a hype train this morning. It only made it to hype train level 1. But just to be transparent, folks, we do have one final Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox. And this is it right here. So if we want to run one last hype train, whether it be this morning or this evening or tomorrow morning, any of these shows, happy to give that bad boy away. And thank you for bearing with me on that one, Shane. I appreciate it, buddy. Good to see the other Lone Star here this morning. All right, legends. Allow me just a moment here. We're going to refresh that shop real quick. And we have a couple of brand new orders up there, my dear friends. Thank you to Sky Aaron. Good to see you this morning. And Cool Tony Cosenza. Thank you for snagging a couple of break spots, pal. Allow me just a moment here, my friends. And then we're going to rip into some boxing stuff for Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist. So shout out to Sky Aaron, my awesome Oklahoman, taking 4 and 12. Shout out to Yukon, Oklahoma. Got you locked in there, Sky. Thank you, buddy. Excuse me. Nurse Tony, my positive Pennsylvanian, taking 9 and 22. Thank you, Tony. Got you locked in there, buddy. Thank you, thank you. And with that, I think we are current up there in the shop, legends. Yep. Let's keep on ripping, shall we? And folks, I think we're halfway there. As always, if we fill this break this morning, I would absolutely love to bust into this one this morning, because maybe we could bust into another one tonight and tomorrow morning. But just to let you know, If by some act of the universe we do another break and that break does not fill by the end of the show tomorrow morning, we will refund anyone who purchased a break spot. Okay? So if we have a break that is like halfway filled, we'll refund everybody if it comes to that. Okay? Mr. Jones, Chrome Cosmic is out of this world. I love you, brother. Thank you. You're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. All right. Good morning to all my folks over here on the TikTok. Mr. Jason Allen, are you going to continue a hitbox giveaway on eBay? Possibly. Yep. We just got to figure out a new way to do it, right? Because we don't have hype trades over there on the eBay. Mr. Crispy Corners, I appreciate the positivity as always, my brother. Great to see you this morning. Mr. Luke Moyce, thank you, buddy. It was an absolutely amazing Super Bowl. I totally agree. Mr. Sullins, you will refund everyone or just try to fill it on a different day? So Brent Sullins, my man. So what I'm saying here basically, buddy, is we have this show this morning, right? And then we have the show tonight. And then we have the show tomorrow morning. And that's the last shows here on all 5 platforms, right? So everything else that we sell is going to go through eBay. So what I'm saying is if we have a break that's sold through our website that does not fill by the end of our last show, then I will refund everybody in that break because there will not be a future show to add, right? That would be the last one. Does that make sense, brother? Oh, no worries, buddy. Hey, no worries. All good. Thank you, Brent Sullins. I appreciate that, my good man. Mr. OJ, how the heck do you buy a spot? So all you have to do, brother, is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That is our website. That is what hosts everything having to do with this channel, my good man. So JunkWaxVintage.com, there is sealed wax up there. There are break spots up there. There's merchandise up there. There's a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. And we also sell these little bad boys. So we do sell 35 point, 55 point, 75 point, 100 point, and 130 point top loaders too. Shameless plug. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Manco. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh, that is so cool. Congratulations on that. I have a hell of a Kenneth Walker III collection, buddy. And luckily that K9 PC just significantly increased in value. At least for a moment. And Dweezil Zappa, you snagged a spot, brother? Amazing. Thank you, sir. Let's refresh that shop real quick. Mr. Marky Mark in the Wheels Bunch. Great to see you this morning, buddy. And Mark, did you get your Christmas package, by the way, pal? I just want to make sure. All right. I see a bull riding brother, Mr. Ken Snyder. I see Dweezil Zappa. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's get you locked in. Number 26 for my bull riding brother, Ken Snyder. Got you locked in there, brother. Mr. Dweezil Zappa, my crazy Coloradan, taking spot number 25. Thank you, David. There you go, legends. Very appropriate song. One Last Dance, huh? Oh, gotcha, Marky Mark. So yeah, if you got a lot of snow up there, it could still be delayed. But just so you know, you do have a package coming, buddy. We got you something for Christmas. Mr. Steve Doctor, there's our nasty North Dakotan. How is our family educator this morning? Great to see you, Steve-O. Mr. Ryan Fife, will you keep your site available for grading and supplies, etc.? Yes, that is absolutely right, Ryan Fife. Yes. So the website will still exist. It's just going to have a lot less items on it, right? So on any of the retail items are going to come off of there. We will no longer do breaks on the website, but I think we still will sell some singles, like the Tops Now stuff that we have. We'll keep that up there. We'll keep the top loaders up there. We'll keep our merchandise up there, that kind of stuff. So there you go.
I am humble in general.
Oh, yes, you can, Brian Smith. I see you, Drew Jones. Love you, brother. All righty. I think we are current up there in that shop, folks. Nope, we are not. My man, Mr. Travis Graham, and Kirk Woa, my favorite former fellow Washingtonian. I cannot thank you enough, gentlemen, for filling our possibly last break here on all 5 platforms. Mr. Travis Graham, shout out to Executive Life, my Californian brother, taking spot number 19. Thank you, Travis. Good to see you this morning, buddy. And then Kirk Woa. Tennessee. And I am still thirsty. 15 and 27 for Kirk Woa. Thank you, Kirkamus. Bingo. There you go, gentlemen. Tony, can you buy rips on eBay? Yes. Yes, eventually. So I've tried to say this quite a few times here on the channel, folks. So basically what we're doing, there was a lot of people that when we were over there on eBay Live all last week, they were wondering why we did not have any family rips over there on eBay Live. It was because we still had those things on our website, right? And I didn't want to post them in two different places. And then because basically what could happen is if we did that, people over there on eBay could buy it. And then if we didn't adjust the inventory on our website, we would be headed for chaos, right? So we will definitely have family rips over there on eBay Live, but we have to wait until we're done here on all 5 platforms. So then we can take the items from our website and put them over there on eBay. Does that make sense, legends? Thank you so much, Marky Mark. Got you covered, brother. And Bubba, Mr. Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite. Good to see you this morning, you handsome son of a gun. Andrew Shumper, there's the family devil dog smacking that resub button for the 15. Thank you enough for smacking that button again, gentlemen. You rock my face off. Miss Melody!
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Holy crapola, legends. We have an influx of OGs. Bubba smacking the resub button for 13 months. Andrew Shumper, the family devil dog, smacking it for 15 months. And Miss Melly P, the California queen, smacking that resub button for a solid 19 months. Goodness gracious, my friends, you are literally hit me in the feels this morning. Thank you so damn much. Good to see you, Melly P. And I saw you over there on eBay Live this weekend too, Miss Melody. Good to see you. Holy crapola, legends. Mr. Travis Graham. So we are leaving Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Although YouTube might only be temporarily, because I just found out that we can actually shoot our eBay stream over to YouTube also. So we might do that at some point. We shall see. But basically what we're doing, Travis, is we're moving everything over to eBay Live, my man. We did an eBay Live test week last week, and it was absolutely incredible. Vicente Venegas, buenos dias, hermano. That's right, Travi, the end of an era, my brother, but the beginning of a new era. And trust me, buddy, if you want to come over there and join us on eBay Live, you will see exactly why we're making that switch. So, folks, rest assured, you know that if I am making a switch, there's a very, very, very good reason. I do not take that decision lightly, right? The thing that we have built here over the last 5 years, my dear friends, is nothing short of amazing, and we're going to keep on building. But the next chapter of this entire channel is going to be over on eBay Live. So thank you in advance to those of you who have already joined us over there. Mr. Jason, any idea if you'll still be making content on TikTok, showcasing the hits, etc.? Exactly, yes. So we will still absolutely post videos on TikTok and every other platform. We just won't be going live on those platforms. That's the only difference. I see you, Brian Smith, you silly goose. Cheers. And Mr. Drew Jones, thank you so much, brother. I will take your word for it. Mr. Jason Frazier, there's my fellow Austinite. I hope so too, pal. I hope so too. That'll be fun. All right. Mr. Drew Jones, number 16. There you go, Mr. Jones. Thank you. Oh, Miss Melody. So you will still see it, Miss Melody, but you'll probably see it in a piece of content instead. I still will showcase the grading submissions over there on eBay Live, but we're also going to make some content out of those too. That's all. Just a slight difference, Miss Melody. That's all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, let's refresh that shop. Because I think we might have some new orders up there, legends. And yes, we do. The family devil dog, hoorah, Mr. Andrew Shumper. Damn. Taking 3 beautiful boxes of Star Wars. Cannot thank you enough, legend. Let's rip into some Star Wars, shall we? And Mr. Jones already got you locked in on spot number 16 there, buddy. Thank you so much for helping us get that one a little closer. So, folks, we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots to go. And then we are ripping. But let's get into some Star Wars, shall we?
Ooh, yeah.
All right, all right. And we've got some K-pop going this morning. Let's fix that. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. Andrew Schemper, my man. I cannot thank you enough for using that shop this morning, buddy. Let's grippeth and rippeth. Mr. Jason Frazier, how was your weekend, buddy? Shout out to my fellow Austinite. Mr. Wyatt, thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gifts, you absolute legend. Good morning, Mr. Lineson. Mike, user 308-219-222-8896. Mr. Ryan Bartley. Travis Graham. Ken Snyder. Daniel P. Brent Sullins. Luke Moyce. Vicente Venegas. Great to have you all this morning. Mr. Luke Moyce, is eBay doing anything about their replay system? Sometimes it's hard to watch the replays. So yes, about 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks to a month or so ago, Luke Moyce, they did add video receipts. So now you can go in and see exactly what you bought and when you bought it. So in the past, when they first started, you did have to go through and actually watch the replay and try to fast forward or rewind and all that good stuff. You don't have to do that anymore, my man. So for the last few weeks, there has been video receipts up there. Good question, Mr. Luke Moyce. Exactly right, Kirk Woa. I cannot thank you enough for recognizing that, brother. Sincerely appreciate that. Thank you, Kirkamus. Mr. Saltzgiver, we're down to 6 spots left in that break. Beautiful. Thank you, buddy. Somebody asking, is eBay Live a whatnot alternative? I mean, technically, yes, but eBay is much larger than whatnot. So I would actually say that the other way around. I would say is whatnot an eBay alternative? Yes. But good question, my man. Good question. Thank you, Luke Moyce. There you go, Rashid. All right, empty box there. Andrew Schemper. Exactly right, Andrew Schemper. You nailed it. 1, 2, 3, pack number 4. Got to do a little pack number 4 ectomy. And by the way, folks, that pack number 4 system still goes over to eBay Live too. Mr. Verza Melkart. eBay is not that common where you live? Really? Where do you live, if I may ask, my friend? Kieran. Yes, I am a Seahawks fan. Correct. Big time. All right, Andrew Schemper. Those last 3 packs will be ripped last. Let's go round number 1. Oh, you're over there in the Netherlands. Nice, buddy. That's amazing. Well, it is very cool to have some international folks in the family. So yeah, eBay is huge. So just to let you know, my friend, eBay is bigger than the 5 top earners in the entire hobby combined. Okay? So for example, I'm going to throw out some numbers at you. Don't quote me, but they're approximate, okay? This is back in the month of August, okay? So if we back up to the summer in the month of August, the top 5 earners in our entire hobby, number 5 was, I think, Heritage Auctions, or no, excuse me, it was REA, which is like a big auction house, and they sold like 13 million in the month of August, okay? Number 4 was Golden Auctions, and I think they were up to like 16 or 17 million in that month. The third one was Heritage Auctions. They were up to like 23 million or something like that. And then right before them, the second place was Fanatics and Tops, okay? And they sold like 27 million in the month of August. eBay was at 302 million for just the month of August. So they are bigger than the top 5 biggest players in the entire hobby combined. So just to throw that out there, folks. eBay is the largest platform on planet Earth for sports cards, and it's not even remotely close. Nobody is even remotely close to what eBay sells in a month on sports cards. So that is one of the reasons we're making the switch. Yeah, I know, right, Daniel? Right? When I saw that, I said the same thing. I was like, goodness gracious. I did not realize they were so huge. I mean, I knew they were big, but I didn't know they were that big. Marky Mark, you did receive the JWV package, buddy. You are so welcome, pal. Thank you, Marky Mark and the Wheels Bunch. We love you, bud. And I admire your consistent positivity, Mark, because let's be honest, pal, you're dealing with some challenges that a lot of other people do not have to deal with, right? And you are consistently positive. You are consistently here participating in the chat, buddy. So we love you, pal. And that is the least that I could do. Merry Christmas. We love you, buddy. Keep up the positivity. Keep up the good work, bud. We're all very proud of you, Marky Mark and the Wheels Bunch. All right, here we go, folks. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers. Double J. So there's not very many. So his question is, do many breakers use eBay? You're the first one I've heard of using it. So there are still a bunch of breakers over there that use eBay Live. But the thing is about eBay Live, folks, and please understand, I'm not throwing shade at anybody, but the fact of the matter is, folks, pretty much anybody can go live on Whatnot, right? The approval process is kind of a joke. I've had friends that have sent in a picture of 2 blaster boxes and said, oh yeah, I'm going to sell on Whatnot, and they get approved. So it doesn't take a whole lot to get approved on Whatnot. eBay is the opposite. They heavily vet every single seller that goes onto eBay Live because you have to have a reputation, you have to be trusted, you have to have been doing this for a while. You know what I mean? So that is another reason we're making the switch to eBay, is because we have the opportunity to do so. Not everybody does. We are very, very fortunate. And that's right, Matty Matt. There you go, bud. Sintikaz, Shinhati, Admiral Akbar, the Ventress, Jar Jar Binks on the Refractor, one of the most polarizing characters in Star Wars canon. Oh, there you go, Josh Cope. There you understand, my man. Mr. Kevin Curtin, my brother from the Emerald Isle. Good morning, pal. Excuse me. How about the Fixer? Boba Fett's Rancor. Baris Ophi. Plo Koon. He's a looker. We have the rise of Emperor Palpatine, luring the rebellion into a trap. Commissioner Hellgate, also known as Christopher Lloyd, on the Raywave. Beautiful. Bail Organa. Vane. The Pirate. Captain Phasma. It's a lady. How about some galactic gear of Kelleran Rek? Garza Fwip. Gorian Shard. Necked Vokru. Chewbacca. Kit Fisto. Good morning, BJ Ron. I totally agree. Oh, sincerely appreciate that, Double J. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you this morning. How about a Marva Andor on the Refractor? Exactly right, Daniel P. Yeah, I've seen that too, buddy. I've seen that too. Luckily, we don't have to worry about any of that on this channel and over there on eBay Live. So the cool thing about eBay Live, one of the other cool things, is there's a lot of protections in place, right? So when you buy on eBay, you know you're buying from a trusted source. Can't always say that over there on Whatnot. Tyler Durith, the Grand Inquisitor. And we're not talking about Mrs. JunkWax. Luminara Unduli. Sebulba. The Heiress. Shout out to Bo-Katan Kryze. Cobb Vanth, also known as Timothy Oliphant. Toro Calican. Ranko Keeper. Shout out to Danny Trejo. Awesome. Another Jar Jar. So nice you got him twice. Kanan Yaris. The Yaris So Nice. You got him twice. Me too, Brian Smith. Me too. And folks, thank you for using those channel points. I freaking love it. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Ahsoka Tano. Shout out to Rosario Dawson. Fennec Shand. C-3PO. Luke Skywalker. And by the way, folks, we have a 1977 Luke Skywalker that will be for auction over there on eBay Live this weekend. Shameless plug. Han Solo. And the twins. Last but not least, shout out to Jabba the Hutt and Pizza the Hut. All right, round number 2, and folks, we got to bust into our second spicy Walter of the morning. I know, Kirk Woa, isn't that neat? You're spot on, my brother. It has been quite the change of events over here on the channel, hasn't it, sir? Good call out, pal. Better. Mr. Berriman, what's up, brother? Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. It is damn good to see you, Jeff. Hope you are doing well, my good man. Kareem. One moment, legends. So, folks, I ran out of cherry spicy Walter this morning. And for the first time, I think, in the history of this channel, we're going cran raspberry. It kind of tastes like perfume smells. But it's still spicy Walter. So we're going with it. Cheers. This is Mrs. JunkWax's favorite flavor. We're going with it. We're going with it. It's better than no spicy water. Mr. Siebert, question, Dalen, will all the breaks be auctioned off, or will we be able to buy spots for the set price like we do now? That's a great question, buddy. So I think we're going to have a little bit of both. So in the morning times, we might still do single hobby box breaks, and we still might do some random breaks as well. So I did speak with my eBay family, and I got the approval that we can do single box breaks, and we can do random breaks also. But I got to figure out how to put a wheel up on the screen. Full disclosure. So yes, you will see all of those things over there, bud. In good time. Probably not on Thursday night, and probably not this weekend, but eventually, yes. Especially when we officially move over there and we don't, or we're not going to come back over here to these other platforms, right? Exactly right, Drew Jones. It gets 1 star on the cran raspberry. Yuck. You know I love that spicy Walter, but goodness gracious, cran raspberry is not where it's at. Daniel P. Will the website still be active? Yes, it will, my brother. Yes, it will. It's just going to have a lot less stuff on it. So all the actual products are going to be moved to eBay. Anything that we have left after this morning, this evening, and tomorrow morning. There you go, mini baseball helmet guy. Thank you, pal. Always good to see you, buddy. Mr. Soup with Soups, long time no see, brother. How are you? Oh, very nice. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday, pal. And thank you, David Siebert. I appreciate that, buddy. All right, we have the twins. So nice. We got them twice. Mr. Cope, just a shame Whatnot is the main platform in England. You use eBay Live when you can. I appreciate that, Josh. And in those areas where Whatnot is like the #1 live selling app at the moment, don't you worry, folks. I think it is truly just a matter of time before eBay takes over the entire live selling game. They were a little bit late to the party, in my humble opinion, but they have resources that no other company has. So it is literally just a matter of time before eBay takes over the live selling game. And I think that goes for every single country. So if you're not on eBay Live yet, you might want to make yourself an account. How about Twi'lek Major Domo? Luke Skywalker, so nice. We have seen him twice. Twins, Drew. Twins. Jango Fett, the Armorer from the Waters of Mandalore. Luthen Rael, also known as Lord Harkonnen. I think he's the only dude that's in the Star Wars universe and the Dune universe. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Why so blue, sir? Padme Amidala. Shout out to Natalie Portman. Ezra Bridger. Another luring the rebellion into a trap on the rise of Palpatine. Ooh, how about the Mudhorn on your Ray Wave? Xian, Riva, Finn, Han Solo, the Modifier,
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
I'm going to leave that one alone. This is a family show. Jason Sindula, Neen Noom, General Hux, Jar Jar Binks, the Tatooine Sand Beast. Coincidentally, that's what I look like when I wake up in the morning. Ask Mrs. JunkWax. She knows. The Armorer, Lando, General Grievous, another rise of Palpatine, the Jedi's attempt to seize control. Commissioner Hellgate, also known as Christopher Lloyd on the Raywave Refractor. The Modifier, so nice you got him twice. Garsa Whip, Dio, some Poe Dameron on the Galactic Gear. Garsa Whip, so nice we have seen her thrice. Marva Andor, Era Syndulla, Supreme Leader Snoke, Kira, R2-D2 from the Rebel Alliance, and then Queel. Last but not least, finishing off box number 2 for you Family Devil Dog. And Marky Mark says, I know eBay Live is still in beta. What are they going to eventually get a notification system? So they do have a notification system right now, Marky Mark. So all you have to do, let me show you something here, folks. Let's learn together, shall we? So if you go over to eBay Live, okay, and you go to our store, it's right there, okay? And look at how many followers we're already up to. And we've only been there for a hot minute. Imagine what it's going to look like after we're there for a year. Anyway, you see that eBay Live seller banner? All you have to do is tap that See Events. And then you will see there's obviously right there in that top right corner, that is a replay of last Friday night. And then you see we have coming up shows like the JunkWax After Dark. Excuse me. So if you tap that notification bell, you will get a push notification. Cool? And if you go to any of the other shows, like you have JunkWax in the morning, and then we have All-Star Game Weekend this weekend. Shout out to Mrs. JunkWax, who has made all those amazing thumbnails. Pretty cool, right? So all you have to do is tap that notification bell, and you will be notified. So at this point, just following our channel is not going to give you a push notification. But if you go to our channel and you press that See Events and then you press the notification bell, you will get a push notification. Does that make sense, everybody? Ghost Prime, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family, my good man. And Lonnie, I am so glad you got another juicy JunkWax package, my brother. Good to see our resident rock star this morning. Super Mantis, thank you for smacking the follow button. Good morning. All right. Last box, Magic Andrew Schemper. Good luck. You are so welcome, Mark. Thank you for asking, buddy. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Go team. Go sports. Go sports balls. Good to see you this morning, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. And all of the OGs who have stopped in here this morning, folks. Thank you for being here. This is the third to last show on all 5 platforms. So after tomorrow morning, every single one of our shows will only be on eBay Live, but we still will be here almost every single morning and every single evening. So if you like this show, if you like waking up the right way with that daily dose of positivity, all you have to do is follow us over there on eBay Live. We will still have the same schedule. The only difference is all the shows will be on eBay Live. That's it. And I'm pretty sure that most of you have the eBay app, because we all do, right? It's one of the most downloaded apps in the whole world. All right. Good luck, Family Devil Dog. Hoorah. Vect No Crew. Jin Urso. Admiral Akbar. How about Boba Fett on your Galactic Gear Refractor? David Weisel. It is not the end of an era. It is the beginning to a new amazing era of JWV. You could not be more correct, Weasel Zappa. Thank you, brother. Oh, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Well, hey, buddy, I hope you join us over there on eBay Live. If you do not, I'm very sorry, buddy. We will miss you, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. That'll be very sad, but I hope you join us over there, buddy. All right, we have a Bill Burr. Awesome. Shout out to the Chrome Dome. Tyler Durith, the Grand Inquisitor. Asajj Ventress. Baris Ophi. There's old Palpatine. Civil War with the Separatists. Luke Skywalker on the Ray Wave Refractor. Not too shabby, buddy. Thank you so much, Jeffro. Thank you so much, Jason with an E. Truly appreciate those kind words, gentlemen. And Soup with Soups. We are all done with TikTok and Twitch. Basically, yes. We still will post content on TikTok and Twitch, but we just won't go live to these platforms every single morning and every single evening. Correct. Yep. We're taking the whole family and the whole show over to eBay. Hey, good morning, Joshy. Great to see you this morning, you handsome son of a gun. How are you, pal? Big hugs and firm handshakes to my content creating brother, Mr. Deeds Bros. So, folks, if you have not followed the Deeds Bros over here on TikTok, you absolutely should. They are amazing. That's correct, Josh. We're moving the whole thing over to eBay, my man. Yep. Oh, thank you, Cason Morgan. I appreciate the kind words, buddy. Mr. Turo Calican. So I still will post content on TikTok. I just won't be live on TikTok, that's all. But it is awesome to see you this morning, Josh. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Joshy. How about the Rancor Keeper? Shout out to old Danny Trejo. The Plo Koon. Captain Phasma. Queen. Heli Moto. Hello, Moto. Rest in peace to old Carl Weathers. Grief Karga. Chewbacca. Kit Fisto. Shout out to Masters of the Universe. Thank you so much, Soups. It is a huge move, my dude. So last week, we did an entire week only on eBay Live. We did a test week, basically, and it far exceeded my expectations. So for you OGs that were over there, we averaged 150 people in the room almost the entire time. We went through a whole bunch of amazing breaks, and the family over there on eBay Live is building extremely quickly. Like literally every single show. It's more and more and more and more. It's amazing to see, my friends, especially a lot of you know that Mrs. JunkWax and I have been doing this essentially alone for the last 5 years. So to have a team of people over there at eBay that are dedicated to the success of our channel is nothing short of amazing. And you're going to see me in some IRL events through eBay Live. That means in real life. So we're going to be doing something special for the National. We're going to be doing something special next year for the Super Bowl. So you might see your boy next year during the Super Bowl. Leia Organa on the refractor. Oh, thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate the kind words, buddy. I am very glad that you're here this morning, brother. Thank you. So just a heads up, folks, we're doing this morning, and then we will be back here on all 5 platforms tonight, and then tomorrow morning on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Tomorrow morning will be our final show on all 5 platforms. Okay? We will not have a show Wednesday night because myself and Mrs. JunkWax have a date night, but Thursday night will start the beginning of the eBay Live era. So hope to see you over there on Thursday night. Mr. Goodwood, we are not getting divorced, my man. Good morning, brother. How about the Captain Bombardier? Shout out to Jack Black. Oh, Josh, there are some huge things coming, my brother. I can't share everything yet, but keep your eyes on the channel, my friends. That's all I'm saying. Mr. TJ, what's up, brother? Good to see you this morning, Mr. Fizzle Twist. How about Uncle Owen? Luminara Unduli, Sebulba. Another Rise of Palpatine with Anakin Skywalker.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Siebert, you giant sweetie. I appreciate it so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How about Natalie Portman? So nice, we have seen her twice. Mr. Todd Teal, it has been a moment, my brother. How are you? Another big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Is that Mr. Bulba Grabs from Down Under? It is my brother from Down Under. I hope you're hanging out down by the Billabong with some blokes and Sheilas. Good to see you this morning. How about the Praetorian Guard? Melshi. Jar Jar. So nice, we have seen him thrice. Kanan Yarus. Princess Leia. This is just a baby. Nurchi. IG-12. C-3PO. Sans Error. Luke Skywalker. Grand Moff Tarkin from the Galactic Empire. And last but not least, some Ezra Bridger from the animated series. Oh, thank you for the kind words, my brother from Down Under. Truly appreciate it, buddy. And Mr. Todd Teal has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, so you only going to be live on eBay? That is correct. Yes. So we will still be live almost every single morning and almost every single evening. We will still have a schedule over there on Instagram. So all you have to do is head on over there to Instagram and you will see exactly what time and where we will be. But you are more than welcome to follow us over there on eBay Live, folks, because that is the next era of this channel. That is correct. Thank you for asking, Todd. Oh, my dude. Mr. Deeds Bros Josh, absolutely blowing me up with TikTok gifts over here, you legend. Thank you, sir. As I have said many, many times, it is the TikTok gifts over here. It is the Twitch hype trains over there that help to keep this entire thing on the rails, my dear friends. I cannot thank you enough. Much love to you, Joshy. Hit me in the feels over here, pal. You and I have been doing this here on TikTok for many, many years together, my brother. Excuse me. I'm not crying, you're crying. There's something in my eye. All right. Andrew Shumper, the family devil dog. And we are down to 4 spots left in that break, by the way, legends. We do have one single box of 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. And if we fill those last 4 spots, we are ripping here in just a moment. But these are the last 3 packs. These are your pack number 4s, Andrew Shumper. Good luck. And Mr. Deeds Bros, dude, quit it. I'm just kidding. Keep doing it. I love you, brother. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Deeds Bros Josh just hit me with a racing debut that I've never seen, a Viking hammer that I have never seen, a Pharaoh mask that I have also never seen, a vintage radio? No, vintage flight, another racing helmet, and a coconut. I gotta love the TikTok gifts. Deeds Bros Josh, you rock my face off, my brother. And I literally cannot thank you enough. Sincerely appreciate you, Josh. Thank you, pal. That is a wonderful gift to see myself and Mrs. JunkWax off of the live TikTok platform. And Mr. Fizzle Twist hitting us with a couple of roses. Thank you for giving us our flowers, brother. Truly appreciate it, gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Excuse me. A wonderful actor, Mr. Keno Loy. I believe his name is Andy Serkis. Saw Gerrera, also known as Lawrence Fishburne. Shout out to Bloodsport. Jabba the Hutt. Deeds Bros Josh, am I in Seattle? So I am originally from Seattle, but I live in Austin, Texas now, my dude. But I spent 30 years up there in my home state of Washington. Oh, yeah. So the Seahawks game was a big deal to us this weekend. How about Poe Dameron? Another Rise of Palpatine, the Jedi's attempt to seize control. Queel, so nice, we have seen him thrice. Lola, the Pit Droid. Mace Windu, shout out to Samuel L. Jackson. He has a very special set of skills. I'm sorry, that was Forrest Whitaker. You're absolutely right, Andrew Shumper. Thank you, pal. The heiress, Bo-Katan Kryze. I was just keeping you on your toes there, Andrew Shumper. The Corellian Hound on the Ray Wave. Ahsoka Tano, Fennec Shand, Jabba the Hutt, Poe Dameron, Bo-Katan Kryze, so nice we have seen her thrice, and Jango Fett, last but not least on that red Ray Wave refractor, my brother. My family devil dog, if that is the final personal rip that you and I have here on this channel, my brother, I truly appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. And very, very much looking forward to some more beautiful Star Wars rips over there on eBay Live. Much love to you, Andrew Shumper. Hoorah. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Mr. Fizzle Twist and Deeds Bros Josh, thank you again, gentlemen, for those absolutely beautiful TikTok gifts. Thank you again, sir. Those will be in your next juicy JWV package. And by the way, folks, if you are waiting on a JWV package, just to let you know, myself and Mrs. JunkWax are going to hang on to them for the next 2 days, and we're going to add everything that is purchased between this show, tonight's show, and tomorrow morning's show. So we're going to add all that stuff up, and we'll ship it all off to you together. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Hey, thank you so much, Andrew Shumper. So the next show on eBay Live will be Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So hopefully we see you tonight. Hopefully we see you tomorrow morning. But have a magnificent remainder of your day, my good man. Thank you. I appreciate you giving us some Star Wars eye candy this morning, buddy. Oh, there you go, Drew Jones. Ew. All right, legends. Let's refresh that shop real quick, shall we? After I snag myself a little sippy. Cheers. Oh, hell yeah. Senor Juan Cerda. Muchísimas gracias, hermano. Drew Jones, Jason Saltzgiver, Jeffro, Mr. Goodwood, and Miss Melody. Thank you, legends. If you would allow me just a moment to lock in some spots. Excuse me. All right, Senor Cerda. Another Okie. Taking 7 and 8. Thank you, Juan. One moment. Mrs. JunkWax snagged my whiteout. That's better. All right, got you locked in there, Juan. Mil gracias, hermano. You're absolutely right, David Weisel. I'm working on it, brother. That flavor is a struggle. You're not wrong, sir. I'm not kidding. It tastes like perfume smells. Ew. All right, we are moving on. Mr. Jones, taking spot number 18. Oh, by the way, folks, there is some brand new stuff up there on that spinning stand if you have not noticed already. A card from 1887. The oldest card we have ever had here on this channel is up there on that stand. Thank you, Drew Jones, for spot number 18. My gorgeous Georgian, Mr. Saltzgiver, spot number 14. Thank you, Jason. Let me bring my TikTok back here for just a moment, folks. Thank you. Senor Esparza, we do not have 2026 Top Series 1 yet, but we will very soon. Boss Hog, what's up, brother? Great to see you as always, my good man. How you doing, buddy? Another OG of the family. And Mr. Saltzgiver, we have one spot left. Thank you, brother. You are glad that Cy Young went to a good home? Me too, pal. Me too. Absolutely right. Shout out to our buddy Ray Ray. All right, Mr. Saltzgiver, you have spot number 14. Thank you, Jason. Jeffro, my brother from another mother, taking number 17. Thank you, Jeffro Tell. Mr. Goodwood, Balake, my fellow Texan, taking spot number 11. Thank you, Balake. Got you locked in there, pal. Miss Melody, 28 and 29. Thank you, Melody. And we are down to one spot left, legends. Hey, thank you very much, Balake. I appreciate that, bud. You're absolutely right, Kirkwoa. She does not steal my stapler. Luckily. I love it. Thank you so much, Senor Cerda. Shout out to Dr. Aaron. Appreciate you, Sky. Thank you, pal. Mr. Huedel, what's up, Jason? Good to see you this morning, buddy. And Mr. Huedel, this is the third to last show here on all 5 platforms, buddy. Just to let you know. And yes, it is, Mr. Goodwood. You're absolutely right. One of my favorite movies, buddy. Let's see if that last spot is taken. It is not. So, that is what we have left there, legends. And I know there's a lot of new people that just rolled in here in the last few minutes. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands. that we have this morning's show. We will be here tonight on all 5 platforms at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So tonight, folks, will be our final night show on all 5 platforms. It is bittersweet, my friends. It is bittersweet because we are moving on to eBay Live, and the audience and the family that we have already built over there on eBay Live is nothing short of amazing. So for those of you who have already made the switch and followed us over there on eBay Live, thank you so, so much. And I sincerely hope that everybody does, because we don't want to lose anybody. And it is sold out. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much, Jason Saltzgiver. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let me double check. Oh, hell yes. We're full, folks. And we're going to rip here in just a moment. Thank you again, Jason Saltzgiver. And you know what we must do, ladies and gentlemen. We got to randomize this little bad boy and see what we get. Thank you so much, Jason Weddle. I sincerely appreciate you following us over there to eBay Live, pal. There you go, Mr. Goodwood. There you go, buddy. The time of our lives. That was actually my high school graduation song. Fun times. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. So we do have a brand new sealed case of 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic, and we get to bust into it together this morning. Beautiful. Mr. Siebert, if you are taking off, buddy, please have a magnificent remainder of your day. And we'll see you back here tonight, my brother, at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Shout out to my marvelous Michigander. All right, let's randomize, shall we? This will be one of the last randomizations here on all these channels, folks. Shout out to Rachel. Jeffro calling 8 the hard way. I love it. Thank you, Scotty Tuhati Kuniko. Thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. Thank you, Danny Rendon. And it is lucky number 5. I don't think anybody guessed 5, but you were so close. 5 it is. One moment, legends. We have baseball teams in here. Yep, we solid. All right, legends, 5 times. Here we go. And I do apologize for my folks over here on TikTok for one of the final times I have to say this. So we are live on 5 separate platforms. There is one platform that cannot see the randomization, and that is TikTok. So if you want to see the randomization, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. You got 4 options. All righty? All right, here we go, legends. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams. Right? Meow. There you go. Those are the teams, and Mr. Josh Watson, you lucky, lucky ducky. Taking down my Seattle Mariners, sir. How dare you? I'm just kidding. You deserve every bit of it. And Dennis Legacy, it is great to see you over there on YouTube, my brother. Thank you, thank you. Good to see you, Dennis. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, buddy. Dennis, you just pulled a Judge Uranus in Cosmic. If the condition is worthy, is it better to sell right away or to grade? You know, it all depends on what you're looking for, Dennis. If you're trying to get some money back immediately, then I would definitely just sell it raw. But if you're okay with waiting a few months to maximize your profit, you could definitely send that off to be graded. Because if that comes back a PSA 10, that is going to significantly increase the value. So chances are, whoever you sell it to, if you sold it raw, they're going to send it off to be graded, right? So it's really if you want to do that yourself. And sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze, if you know what I mean. So sometimes it's better to sell them off raw and let them grade them. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko says, Dalen, did I get in this last random break? You tried number 20? I am so sorry. You did not, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. That last number 20 went to Jason Saltzgiver. I apologize, bud. I do not see any purchases from you, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. I'm sorry about that, pal. It must not have gone through. But I do appreciate you trying, Scotty. Thank you, buddy. Sorry about that, bud. I can send you a screenshot, Scotty, of what I'm looking at, my dude. You are very welcome, Dennis. Thank you for asking, buddy. All right, legends. Jason Saltzgiver says, lock you in. Thank you, Scotty. Sorry about that, buddy. But again, I do really appreciate you trying. Thank you, Scott. And Scott, I think this is not going to be the last break here, brother. I think we're going to put another one up today. So hopefully we can fill it tonight. And worst case scenario would be tomorrow morning. So I think we will have one more box of Topps Chrome Cosmic. We will post that hopefully today right after the show. Mr. Vicente Venegas, is it time to sell your Sam Darnold's rookies? I would say so. I see you. Good morning, old horseshoe. How are you, Jeremy? Glocky, always good to see you, brother. You're absolutely right. I agree. Thank you, pal. All right, legends. It does not look like we have any trading. I'm going to give you another 15, 20 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and start locking them in. One more shout out to Ken Snyder, Brent Sullins, Mr. Chad. Good to see you, Sharky. Luke Moyce, Glocky, Vicente Venegas, Jeremy Coe, Cody, Lanny, Mike, Brandon Creasy, Steven, Tyler, Isaiah, CEO, Glenn Poling. Good to see you this morning, my man. Mr. Macho Man, Randy, Dakota, Joe, Kim, the Fat Man, Josh Summers, Bryce, and Brian. Good morning, legends. Good to have you over here on TikTok this morning. The bot, it should be on. Oh, that's weird. It turned off, then it turned back on. Or, I mean, it turned on, and then it turned back off. But it's on now. There you go. All right, all right. I'm going to go ahead and lock them in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. As always, my friends, I appreciate you bearing with me for just a couple of shakes of a lamb's tail. Yeah, that is super weird. The bot should be on. It says it's on. Well, the good news, Brian Smith, is we're working on some new stuff for eBay Live. So it'll be a little easier on that front. All right, legends, thank you for bearing with me while I lock these in. And we start out with Mr. Josh Watson taking down my Seattle Mariners. Mr. Watson taking down the Braves. Holden Guthrie, Giants. Ooh, Holden got his team organically. Beautiful. Congratulations, Holden. Sky Aaron taking the Marlins. Mr. Joe Ellis, Rangers. Kirk Woa, my favorite former fellow Washingtonian, taking down the Mets. Ah, there you go, Mr. Saltzgiver. Gosh, I hope so, buddy. Juan Cerda, 7 and 8, taking the Cubbies and the Twinkies. Buena suerte, Juan. Nurse Tony, Diamondbacks. Jared Whiting, number 10, the Fightin' Phillies. Mr. Goodwood, number 11, taking down the spectacular San Diegans. David Goggins, the Padres. Sky Aaron, number 12, the Athletics. I sincerely hope I can find you a sweet little Nick Kurtz in here, buddy. That would be incredible. Kirk Woa, number 13, the Angels. Mr. Saltzgiver, number 14, the Royals. Kirk Woa, number 15, the Brew Crew. See if I can't find you another. Jackson Churio. How cool would that be, full circle? Mr. Jones, Drew, number 16, the Nationals. Jeff Rotel, my brother from another mother, taking down the Pinstripes this morning. Congratulations, Jeffro. Drew Jones, number 18, the Blue Jays. Travis Graham, also known as Executive Life, taking down the White Sox. Thank you, Travis. Mr. Saltzgiver, number 20, the Trolley Dodgers. Best team in the whole break, in my humble opinion. Congratulations, Mr. Saltzgiver. That is good karma for taking down that last spot, buddy. Thank you. Mr. Brent Sullins, the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can for my man Brent. Nurse Tony, number 22, the Cardinals. Shout out to Jeffro and the St. Lunatics. Mr. Brent Sullins, number 23, the Red Sox. By the way, Jeffro, I was thinking about you yesterday, buddy. I saw a lot of videos from my friends that were at the Super Bowl party for Fanatics, and they had Nelly up on stage doing his thing during the Fanatics Super Bowl party. They had Cardi B, they had Nelly, they had a whole bunch of people up there that were performing. It was kind of cool. Travis Scott, pretty neat. Looking forward to being there for that one next year. All right, the Todd father, Mr. O'Hara, taking the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. David Weisel, also known as Dweezil Zappa, taking the Tigres. Some Motor City Kitties. Mr. Ken Snyder, my bull riding brother, taking the Colorado Rockies. Tap the Rockies. Kirk Woa, number 27, the Pirates. Looking for some Paul Skeens. Melly P, number 28 and 29, you have the WKRP and Cincinnati Reds and the Tampa Bay Rays. Reds and Rays for the California Queen. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Jason Saltzgiver taking down the Guardians. If you would like to screenshot that list, folks, please feel free to do so. I'll give you just a sec. Hey, what's up, JP? Great to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? Happy terrific Tuesday morning, my dude. And JP, my man, I am so grateful you're here this morning, buddy. This is the third to last show on all 5 platforms for this channel. You heard that correctly. We're taking the whole show to eBay Live, starting Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am always well, brother. It is great to see you this morning, JP. Big hugs and firm handshakes, you handsome son of a gun. All right, legends. Thank you, Kirk Woa. You understood the assignment. And for probably the second to last time, here on all 5 platforms, my dear friends, you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Good luck. And by the way, folks, did you see that 1887 up there? There's some really cool stuff up there on that stand, by the way. Mr. Krillich, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, Steve-O. Oh, we did not get a lunar box, unfortunately. I was hoping. But who knows? We might find one out of this sealed case. Pack number 4, Ectomy. And one last. There you go. It has been a moment, Steve-O. How are you, buddy? Great to see you this morning, pal. This is our third to last show here on TikTok Live. So we're moving everything over there to eBay Live, folks. So we will have the show this morning. We have a show here on all 5 platforms tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then tomorrow morning will be our final show on all 5 platforms. So tonight will be our final night on all 5 platforms. It is bittersweet, I will not lie. Rashid, we will have shows on Friday, but they're going to be on eBay Live, my man. So we will be live Friday morning and Friday evening on eBay Live. Yes, sir. Same schedule, just only on eBay Live. All right, we start out little Robert Hassel for the Nationals. Big Ben Williamson. Vladdy on the ET for the Blue Jays. That one goes to Mr. Jones. Congratulations, Drew Jones. The $765 million man, Juan Soto. Victor Table. Jr. That Ninja Denzel. Clark. Nacho Alvarez Jr. on the rookie refractor for the Atlanta Braves. I love those cards when they're about to hit the ball. Isaac Paredes. Isaac Collins, back-to-back Isaacs. Jackson Merrill. Ultraviolet Beam. Hold the Kobe Mayo for the Orioles. Royce Lewis for Minnesota. A Rosa Reina. My dear friends, my family, can you do me a solid this morning? Can we light that chat up like the 4th of July, please and thank you, with those Rosa Reinas? That would be absolutely incredible. Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Trolley Dodgers. Drew Romo, PCA for the Cubbies. And that is round number 1. You nailed it, Jeffro. Thank you, pal. Thank you, Dr. A. Ron. Thank you, Kyle Dana. And Mr. Jason Weddle, question, are you going to have the same schedule on eBay Live? Yes, exactly right. Thank you for asking, Jason Weddle. Oh, Tony, Jared, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko, Kyle Dana, Chef, or Chief Sky, and Jeffro. Thank you, gentlemen. Danny Rendon, that is a beautiful thing, gentlemen. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Thank you, gentlemen. You have just made my morning, truly. Hell yeah. Have I told you all lately that I love you? Because gosh dang it, I do. So folks, just remember, moving to eBay Live is not a goodbye. It's I'll see you over there on eBay Live. That's it. We will still have the exact same schedule. So you will see us Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays on eBay Live. And there's some really amazing things coming that I can't share with you quite yet. But just trust me. Oh. What do we have here? Thank you so much, Victor Lopez. Que bueno verte, my fellow Washingtonian. Thank you, Rashid Ward. I appreciate the roses, pal. All right, we have an Alan Roden. Shout out to Chuck and Robert Roden. Edwin Diaz, breakout Timmy Trumpet. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Mr. Drew Jones. Congratulations, brother. That is an Orange Galactic. Stars in the Night SP. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Gorgeous. Mr. Jim Cos. Hey, you do the same, my brother. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the kind words, Victor Lopez. Thank you, my man. Mikey Stanton. The Lawnmower Man, Mr. Jackson Job. Brent Rooker. Nick York for the Pirates on the Nucleus rookie refractor. And that one goes to Kirk Woa. Congratulations, Kirkamus. Keyshaw for Minnesota. Jacob Wilson rookie. Paul Skeens for the Pirates. A little Dylan Cruz, rookie for the Nationals on the Ultraviolet Beam. Garrett, who likes to crochet in his free time. Mad Max. Vladdy. Mr. Wyatt Langford on the Lightspeed. And Trey Turner for the Fightin' Phillies. And that is round number 2. You like those apples, Drew Jones? And by the way, folks, shout out to the awesome Super Bowl commercial, by the way. Give me a hell yeah if you saw that Super Bowl commercial with Ben Affleck playing Good Will Hunting. So good. That is 20th on print to 25, by the way, Drew Jones. Congratulations, brother. Victor Lopez, Cal Rally is hard to get sometimes. And AG Cards, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome. Nice to have you, buddy. Alrighty, round number 3. I totally agree, Kirk Woa. Thank you, brother. Mr. Jones, thank you. Nurse Tony, you rock my face off. I cannot thank you, gentlemen, enough for using those channel points. So you will have 2 more shows to use those channel points, folks, tonight and tomorrow morning. What's up, Rye? Great to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. All right, we have an Ezekiel. Nacho. Oh, How about a Teddy baseball? Think that one's going to go to the Red Sox on the Launched into Orbit die cut. Indeed. And that one goes to Brent Sullins. Congratulations, Brent. We typically get one of those per box, and that one's going to you, pal. Will Warren for the Pinstripes. Adley Rushman. Kumar Rocker rookie for the Rangers. Tariq Screwball on the ET Refractor. A little J-Ram for the Clevelanders. Corbin Carroll, your 2023 Rookie of the Year. A little Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood, rookie for the Nationals. Uncle Larry, Andrew McClutchin. Tyler Locklear, former Seattle Mariner. Your Rookie of the Year for the Braves, Darake Baldwin. Boba Fett. Ezekiel for the Colorado Rockies on the Blue Moon Refractor. And that one goes to Ken Snyder, my bull riding brother. Congratulations, buddy. That is 49th on print to 99. And then we have a Luis Angel Acuna, rookie for the Mets. And that is round number 3. There you go, Ken Snyder. Thank you, buddy. Triple J 999, welcome back, bud. Excellent to have you this morning, my dude. Thank you so much for smacking that follow button. Mr. Burt Reynolds, top of the morning to you, pal. You are just in time for round number 4 out of our single hobby box cosmic break this morning. And legends, I am going to go ahead and call a last call. If you would like to rip something down from JunkWaxVintage.com, you are absolutely welcome to do so. But full disclosure, I've got a lot to do today. So we're going to end this up in just a few minutes, folks. But if you want to snag something down from the shop, please feel free to do so. But always, there is never any pressure. So if you want to snag something during the middle of the day today for a rip tonight, that's okay too. Because we will be back here tonight on all 5 platforms. So you are more than welcome to use that website all day today, tonight, because we will be back tomorrow morning as well. Tomorrow morning will be our final show here on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube, because starting Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, every single JWV show will be live on eBay only. All right, let's go. How about a dollop of Dollander? Shota of the Imanaga for the Cubbies on a Nucleus Refractor. Gorgeous. And that one goes to Juan Cerda. Felicidades, Juan. How about a Big Ben Rice? Oh, Drew Jones, that was a fateful evening, my brother. Big Ben Rice on the Ultraviolet Beam. That one goes to Jeffro. Congratulations, Jeffro. Levi Matthews, yes, we are, my good man, for this morning, tonight, and tomorrow morning. But then we will only be live on eBay. Mr. Lawrence Butler, Edgar Cuero, Braxton Ashcraft, Cameron Meisner, Hold the Kobe Mayo, Javi Baez, your World Series MVP with his annoyingly perfect teeth, Mr. Freddie Freeman. There we go. Mr. Nick Kurtz for the Athletics. Congratulations, Dr. Aaron. That is all you, Sky. Seiya Suzuki for the Cubbies. We have a Caden Dana. Shout out to Kyle Dana, my favorite crudster. Hunter Greeny. Marcelo John Mayer and Christian Campbell on the Star Clusters for the Bodacious Bastonians. And an Ellie De La Cruz finishing off the base packs. Excellent. Mr. Burt Reynolds, eBay. You silly goose. I wish it was like that. Isaiah Willis. Why are you switching to eBay? Only if you don't mind me asking. I'm happy to tell you, brother. So myself and my wife, Mrs. JunkWax, we have been doing this for over 5 years. Okay? I will be extremely transparent with you, my friends. Over these last 5 years, there has been more times than I can even count that myself and Mrs. JunkWax had like panic type moments, right? Because this is our full-time gig. So if we have a show that does not have any sales, we don't make any money, right? It's a big deal. So over the last 5 years, myself and Mrs. JunkWax have scraped and clawed our way to where we are at. Essentially, basically alone, right? eBay has an entire team of people that are dedicated to our channel and our success and helping us grow this channel, right? So all 5 platforms that we have been on for the last 5 years, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Of course, we are extremely grateful that we have the privilege to be able to go live on these platforms. But if we're being really transparent, folks, there has never been an agent from Twitch or an agent from TikTok or an agent from Kick or Facebook or YouTube that has reached out to us and wants to help us grow. That has never happened, ever. And we could do this for the next 10 years and that would never happen, right? eBay is the exact opposite. They have an entire team of people that are dedicated to the growth of our channel, and to have a partner is amazing. And the audience that we have already built over there on eBay Live is tremendous. And it keeps growing every single show that we do. So the largest card platform on our planet is backing us up. And personally, after everything that myself and Mrs. JunkWax have been here on all 5 platforms, everything that we have been through, to have a team of people that is going to be our partner, that is going to help us to grow this even bigger than we thought it could ever be, we would be foolish if we did not lean into that, right? So that's why we're making that switch. Sincerely appreciate you asking, Isaiah. Thank you, brother. I am always happy to be transparent. Cannot thank you enough, FYI Sports Cards. Great to see you again, my brother. Happy Tuesday morning. Mr. Steve-O, am I still going to have our pages and able to sell products on the 5 platforms? No. Nope. So every sale will go through eBay moving forward. But we will still have family rips over there on eBay. So just to be extremely clear, folks, not everything will be on auction. Okay? So we're still going to have morning shows over there. The morning shows are a lot slower than the evening shows. So what my hope is, for you folks that like getting those cheap break spots, for you folks that like ripping single packs, we're still going to have that stuff, but it's probably going to be only in the mornings over there on eBay Live. The night times will be reserved for like the bigger stuff. You know what I mean? Because we have a lot of different, a variety of different demographics. We'll put it that way. So we have people that have a whole lot of money. We have people that are like ourselves, that are just like middle class. Me too. So we have to try to appeal to all those different categories, right? So the night shows will be more of like an auction format, the big breaks that we'll do in the evening, but the morning shows will always kind of come down to earth a little bit. You know what I mean? So we will do single box breaks. We'll still have family rips. It's going to be all good. Oh, thank you, Kyle Dana. So there has been multiple times that myself and Mrs. JunkWax, like, we'll have a real slow couple of weeks, and we both look at each other over the kitchen table and we're like, uh-oh, is this gonna work? Do we have to go back to work? You know what I mean? So those days are over. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And it is absolutely incredible. So I knew this entire time that we could get to a situation like this. I knew it. I felt it. But there was definitely some moments of question, right? Especially when we had a slow couple of weeks. You know what I mean? So it's going to be amazing, my dear friends. Thank you so much for those of you who have already joined us over there on eBay Live. For those of you who have yet to join us over there on eBay Live, please do so. As always, my dear friends, I hope you understand that we do not want to lose anybody. But I also understand that inevitably we are going to lose some people. And just like I said, folks, at the beginning of the show this morning, when we've had different eras of the JWV channel, right? So we started in the closet, ripping JunkWax in 2021. When we moved from the closet out to the room, we had people that didn't want us to move. When we moved from that apartment to this studio, we had people that wanted it to stay the way that it was, right? I completely understand that. But I also completely understand that to keep this thing going and to help as many people as I want to be able to help, we have to grow this thing. So for those of you that want us to stay where we're at, I completely understand your mentality. I get it. But we've got to keep this thing growing. So I appreciate your understanding on that, folks. And thank you for joining us over there on eBay Live. Little Rock, you absolutely know it, my man. Great to see you. Mr. Moistful, big hugs and firm handshakes, my brother. And Miss Whitney, there's my favorite zebra. Good to see you, Whit. How are you, homie? All right, legends. Less talky, more rippy. My man, Mr. Chris St. Germain, you handsome son of a gun. It is great to see you this morning, brother. Mr. Justin, A moment without question never has answers. eBay Live, here we come. Brother, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Justin. And you're absolutely right. As I have said many, many times, my dear friends, in this life that we're all in, right? All of us are just trying to do the best that we can. Nothing worth doing is easy, right? And the harder it gets, the more rewarding it could be on the other side. So I appreciate you understanding that. Oh, Mr. Moistful, I miss you too, buddy. Well, it's great to see you this morning, pal. And for those of you that just rolled in here, this is the third to final show on all 5 platforms. So we will be live tonight, and we will be live tomorrow morning as well. Mr. Travis Graham, you have the White Sox, my dude. White Sox. Thank you, FYI. I appreciate the positivity. Thank you, Whitney. We are always well, my friend. Even better now that you're here, homie. All right, these are your pack number 4s out of our single box of Topps Chrome Cosmic. What's up, Petey? Good morning, JP. Jay and Petey. The other JP, good morning, too. All right, here we go. How about an Air Jordan Alvarez? And thank you, Tony Manco. I'll check that after the show, buddy. Jean-Cancy Noel. Hammer and Hank Aaron. Babe Ruth and Mr. Willie Mays. That one goes to the Atlanta Braves because that is a base card. If that was numbered, we would moose race that one off. That's right, Mr. Moistful. Correct. So this is not our final show. Tomorrow morning will be our final show here on all 5 platforms. We're moving everything to eBay Live. And after this break, I'm happy to show you how to find us there on eBay Live, buddy. How about a Sammy Kershaw? Luis Arias, Silver Slugger for the San Diegans. Julio Rodriguez for my Seattle Mariners. Congratulations, Josh Watson. How about a white hole rookie refractor for the WKRP and Cincinnati Reds? Congratulations to Miss Melody. That one's going to you, my dear. Gorgeous. Mr. Ohapi for the Angels. I toss my keys to the magnificent mustache of Dylan Cease. Grandpa Brucey, question. So is there going to be a link on Facebook to get to your eBay Live? Yes, there is, my brother. There is one on my link tree as we speak, Grandpa Brucey. And I'm happy to show you that in just a moment, my good man. Marcus Semien. Lightspeed Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Mr. Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. Griffin Conine. Riley Greeny. Shout out to Meanie Brad Greeny. The Polar Bear. And Justin Henry Malloy for the Motor City Kitties. There you go, legends. A fun box of Topps Chrome Cosmic this morning. Oh, Burt Reynolds, I cannot thank you enough for doing so, my man. Sincerely appreciate you, buddy. Mr. Moistful, so are you doing eBay and Twitch then, or just strictly eBay? It will strictly be eBay, starting on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, my brother. Only eBay. So it's going to simplify this whole process. So for those of you that don't know, we have been going live to eBay for about the last 10 weeks or so. We have done Friday and Saturday nights on eBay, and then all the rest of the shows have been here on all 5 platforms, right? We have some confusion happening because we have family members, people that have been here in this family for the last 5 years. They're also purchasing on eBay, but they're also purchasing on our website. So we've gotten more messages than I can even count from people that are like, hey, Dalen, I bought this over on eBay and I just got my JWV package and it's not in there. Well, yeah, because we ship everything separate from eBay and we ship everything separate from our website, right? So it's creating a lot of confusion. That's never what we want. So streamlining this entire thing and taking everything to eBay is just going to make everything all the much easier. Allow me just a moment, folks. All right, so real quick, my friends, let me show you something. So if you're here on TikTok. Oh, hey, Brookie. All right, so if you go to our TikTok profile, folks, you see there is a Twitch address. Right underneath the Twitch address, there is a tappable, interactable link. All you have to do is tap that link tree. And the very first button says join us right there on eBay Live. And all you have to do, you see that eBay Live seller? It says see events. Tap that. And then you will see notification bells on each upcoming show. So that show right there is for Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That show right there is for Friday morning, JWV in the morning. That one right there is for Friday night because, folks, it is NBA All-Star Weekend, and we are doing a humongous basketball break, actually a couple of them, Friday night and Saturday night. Myself and Mrs. JunkWax got 2 sealed cases of Topps Royalty Basketball. I am ridiculously excited to see what we find out of those. Happy birthday, FYI. Nice to have you, buddy. So, is there any questions on how to find our eBay shop? Mr. Texas Robert, do I still have the PSA 10 rookie Mahomes autograph? It's a BGS 9, but yes, I still do have that, my brother. Yes, I do. And Mr. Paul Bailey, you quit chewing after 30 years? That's amazing, buddy. I know how hard that is, Paul Bailey, because I quit chewing tobacco myself many, many years ago. So congratulations on the win on that one, Paul Bailey. That is incredible, buddy. That goes above and beyond cards, in my humble opinion, pal. Keep up the good work, my dude. Excuse me. Tyson. So all you have to do, pal, is find us over there on eBay Live. We'll be doing Friday morning, Friday night, and Saturday night basketball breaks. And I have hundreds, possibly even thousands of basketball singles that we're going to be auctioning off over there on eBay Live as well. So basically Friday morning, Friday night, and Saturday night is going to be primarily basketball this weekend, just because of NBA All-Star Weekend. There you go, Texas Robert Roden. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you, Mr. Tyson. I appreciate that, buddy. So, folks, I'm going to refresh that shop for possibly the last time on this terrific Tuesday morning. Let's see where we're at. And the Count of St. Germain, my brother from another mother, snagged down some beautiful retail. Thank you, Chris. Chris. Oh, Mark, you are so welcome, buddy. And I am so happy that you got that pack and were able to go through it. We put a lot of stuff in there for you, my brother, because you deserve it. Thank you, Marky Mark. We love you, buddy. Merry Christmas. Belated. All right, let me grab a couple of packs for the Count of St. Germain. I'll be right back.
I am humble in general.
All right, Count. Thank you so much for using that shop this morning, my brother. Very, very much. Let's go. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Tyson. I appreciate that, bud. Grateful to have you in the family over there on eBay, my good man. Count of St. Germain. So the shop is going to remain, but all that will be on the website is probably going to be our top loaders, the merchandise, and some grading stuff. But all the personal family rips and breaks will be moved over to eBay Live. That is correct. Yep. All right, pack numero uno. Starting out with a Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones and me. There you go, Drew. Ish. Count of St. Germain. Ish. Yes. Caris LeVert. Mr. Anthony Simons. CJ McCollum. McConnell. Claxton. Tobias Harris. Shout out to Noob Cybot. We have a Lauri Markkanen for the Utah Jazz. It's a man, baby. Good morning, Josh Mann. Mr. Lime Green Lamborghini himself, LaMelo Ball. D'Angelo Bailey. Nicola. Reed Shepard. Rookie Parallel. Kel L. Ware, rookie. Luka. Deron Holmes, rookie for the Denver Nuggets. Some SGA for OKC. Shout out to Grandpa Brucey. Kyle Filipowski. Shout out to Kelly Kapowski. How about No Sweat Chet? Captain of the All Cheeseburger team. Shout out to Gonzaga. Zach Edey, rookie. DeAndre Hunter. Brooke Lopez for Milwaukee. Shout out to the Hammer. And we're not talking about Mark Coleman. Bol. Manute Bowles. Spawn. Split your Aaron Wiggins for OKC. Another shout out to Grandpa Brucey. Hanky the Stapler, you're a Knicks fan / Nets fan. That's awesome, buddy. Tari Eason. Joel Embiid, shout out to the processor. There you go, Drew Jones, absolutely right. Mr. Robert Roden, the hammer would be Jeff Hansen. Michael Bridges. Jaden Hardy. Tyus Jones on the purple for the Phoenix Suns. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Oh, how about a number to 149 Michael Bridges? Pretty. Sleeving that one up for you, Chris. Zion Williamson on the Skyview, excuse me. LeBron James on your frequent flyers. And Mr. Jordan Poole and his giant hands. Last but not least on the green prism. Not too shabby on pack number 1 there for you, Chris. We will sleeve and top load your Michael Bridges. And pack number 2. Let's go. We start out with another Milwaukee Buck, Malik Beasley. Tyus Jones, so nice, we have seen him twice. Nikola of the Vucevic. Kevin Huerter, shout out to Jason Huertel. Bam Adebayo with Porzingis co-starring. Mr. Johnny Collins for Utah, Tumani Kamara. Baylor Shireman for Boston. Austin Reeves. Jacoby Walter. Mr. Pew Pew himself. John Morant for the Grizz on the parallel. Are you a McCain or a McCant? He looks like a McCann to me. Split your Andrew Wiggins. Rob Dillingham rookie for Minnesota. Ooh, how about the Hick from French Lick? Some Legend Larry. Sleeving that one up for you too, pal. Johnny Furphy. Derek White, Dyson Daniels, little double D. Jeremy Sochan for my San Antonio Spurs. Devin Booker. Champagne. Dylan Brooks. Caleb Martin. Scotty Barnes. Strother. Ooh, we have a Tyrese Halliburton. On the foil, frequent flyers. Very pretty. Ayo for Yayo. Dosunmu. Not numbered, but very cool. We have a Zach Edey on the Greetings postcard, rookie. Some Dadier for the New York Knickerbockers. Shout out to Hanky the Stapler. And last but not least, we have a Optic base parallel, Mr. Jeremy Grant for Rip City. Shout out to the Portland Trailblazers. Well, there you go, Mr. Chris, Count of St. Germain. It is absolutely amazing to rip together, my brother, and I cannot thank you enough for ripping those down from the shop, buddy. Thank you. I hope that I get to rip for all the OGs before we call it over here on all 5 platforms. Hey, love you, brother. Thank you very, very much. And I hope I get to see you at the National again this year, bud. So there's some things that I can't mention yet. I have to keep it close to the vest. But we're going to do something very, very, very special for the National. So I hope you will be there in person like we were last year, Mr. Chris St. Germain. If you would allow me just a moment, legends, put his name on these real quick. Mr. Isaiah, I am well. How are you doing? Commentator Plus, these aren't JunkWax vintage cards. You must be new here, my man. Good to have you this morning, commentator. All right, got you left in there, Chris. Why, thank you, sir. What you thinking there, Chris? Oh, I see what you're saying. You cannot wait. You and I both, sir. You and I both. It's going to be incredible. All right, legends. We have been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes of quality family time on this absolutely terrific Tuesday morning. Let's refresh that shop one more time and make sure I'm not missing anything. So, folks, just a friendly reminder, we will be back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you are more than welcome to use that shop throughout the day. We will probably have another breakup there today because we just busted into that sealed case of Topps Chrome Cosmic. So I think we need to rip at least one more of those. So we will be back tonight, and we will have that breakup there in the shop today. So as always, legends, and for possibly the very last time, keep your eyes peeled to JunkWaxVintage.com because we will have that breakup lickety split. So hopefully we can get that filled for tonight. One more shout out to all my legends over here on TikTok this morning. Isaiah, thank you so much for the beautiful gift. Rashid Ward, Mr. Fizzle Twist, Deeds Bros Josh, Wyatt, Mr. Paul Willis, Bryant, also known as Sarge, Bearded Rips, Rippin' Cards, Rashid, and Josh Watson, Daniel P., Amber Wright, Yessie Hockey. Thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gifts this morning, my dear friends. From the bottom of my heart, cannot thank you enough. So just one more friendly reminder here, folks. I know we have a lot of new people that have just rolled in over the last few minutes, so I want to make it very, very clear to as many people as I possibly can. Tonight's show will be our final PM show on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. We're not going anywhere, though, except for eBay Live. So all you have to do, legends, is follow us over there on eBay Live. We still will be live every morning and every evening, just like we are here, but only over there on eBay Live. So for those of you who have already followed us over there, thank you very, very much. For those of you who have not followed us yet, please feel free to do so. If you have any questions on that, please feel free to reach out. You and I both, Mr. Robert Roden. Oh, Mr. Drew Jones, you are so welcome, brother. It is my pleasure. That is a beautiful card, my man. Peanut butter and celoso in Espanol. All right, legends, enjoy your outro jingle, and I will see all of your amazing, beautiful faces back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time because we get to do it all over again. Thank you again for another absolutely terrific Tuesday morning. Shout out to Rashid Ward, Grandpa Brucey, Mr. Ryan Bartley, Steve-O, Tyson, Joe, Mr. McCubbin. It ain't easy being this Brandon Creasy, Mr. Mike, Mr. Sparvire Keegan, Mr. Goodwood, the Lizard King, and Larry Legend. Thank you for being here this morning, legends. Mr. Cam Smith, you handsome son of a gun, you have a wonderful Tuesday as well, buddy. Thank you, Larry Legend. You already know, pal. All right, folks, enjoy that outro jingle, and we'll see you back here tonight. Let's take this down a peg, shall we? See you, Ryan. See you, Drewser. Love you, pal.
The lights dim low and the laughter still warm. Daylin and Mrs. JunkWax weathered the storm. We pulled some heat.
Yes, we did.
We shared some smiles.
Oh, you know it.
JWV legends stayed a while. It was a terrific Tuesday nitro for sure. Well, the packs have been ripped.
That was the wrong one.
After rolled on.
You just get more songs.
Family showed up.
And the vibe stayed strong.
Daylin and Mrs. JunkWax with hearts full of cheer, saying thank you, legends, for being right here. From hits to high fives, what a morning to see. We're grateful for every memory. It was a terrific Tuesday morning, that's true. With the JWV family shining through. Baseball, football, basketball, too. UFC, Marvel, and Star Wars for you. We shared some smiles, pulled some heat, and made the morning complete. Now before we sign off, here
Thank you so much, Alan White, for smacking that resub for the 9th month. I sincerely appreciate that, my brother. Great to see you this morning. Sorry you missed the show.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah. Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Greg.
Giggity, giggity. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. All right, you absolute legends. If you were here for the entire terrific Tuesday morning this morning, you absolutely know that this entire terrific Tuesday morning show from right here, Austin, Texas, absolutely deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Oh, yeah.
Thank you very, very much. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, legends. Have an absolutely terrific Tuesday. That is in order. As always, folks, please do me a solid today. Please go out there and be good to yourselves. Be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings might make it. And please practice that attitude of gratitude, lastly. And make it a terrific Tuesday, folks. And we will see you back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time because we get to do it all over again. So feel free to go hit JunkWaxVintage.com throughout the day today. We will have a brand new break up there shortly. And I'll keep up with each and every one of you over there in the JunkWax Vintage family chat on Facebook and the Discord server as well. Much love and respect.
Giggity, giggity.
Big hugs, firm handshakes all around.
Thank you very, very much.
And practice that attitude of gratitude.